Hello, welcome to this training. I'm going to show you how you can use one Gmail account to create thousands, millions, or billions of accounts, meaning all emails come to the same inbox and you can just filter them into different folders, different rules, what you can do with them. So you can actually manage your entire online presence from one inbox with Gmail. Unless you don't want to have different Gmail accounts because it's different businesses and different brands or whatever it is. But if you have a very generic email with your name at gmail.com or whatever it is, then this can be a great way to do it. Or if you want to have many email accounts for your business. I'm going to use this summarreview.com at gmail.com. That's a domain that I have. If I remove that one for now, and you saw I took away the first part before the @ sign because I'm going to show you a little tool that is available online that will probably blow you away, right? So let's go over to that page right now. Okay, if you search on the gmail.trick generator, you will probably come to this site here. So you see I put that in my email summarreview at gmail.com, and if I click submit now, all of a sudden it created 1024 different Gmail accounts. Okay, this is one way of doing it. You see, every time you add a dot, you get a unique Gmail account. So I'm going to hit Control and A, and that should copy everything. I hope it would copy like this. Yeah, you need to click inside of the box. Then it will copy all the emails in here. Control plus A means all, right? Control button plus A, right? Okay, and then you can click Control C for copy. Good. Now we go back to this one, right? We remove that one, go up to the top, we print it like this. This is my 1024 Gmail accounts. This is the different ways to do it. So you have a lot of accounts. You can use all these for open up a new, if it's social bookmarking, Twitter, whatever it is, a new account with each email. This is just the first method, okay? Now, what you can do also is to replace Gmail with Google Mail. So now you have 2048 different email accounts. Okay, in Opera you just do a simple search and replace, or you can do it in any other text editor, of course. And as you can see, now I have this with Google Mail. So I have 2048 email addresses. I probably never will ever use that many, but I can. That's the purpose of this video, to teach you how to create many emails from one simple Gmail. And now when you have this, it goes to the same inbox. So let's say you were using this one, then you just make a filter inside of Gmail. I'm not going through the filter rules in this video, but you can do a filter. So all emails that come from this address, maybe it's a blog or it's a social bookmark site or it's a new Twitter account, whatever it is, then all these emails will go into that folder. For some reason, if this email starts to get a lot of spam, and you say, okay, this was probably not good to enter this email on that blog or whatever it is, then you can of course just block it inside of your Gmail instead of using your original, in this case, summarreview.com at Google Mail or gmail.com. If you got that one with a lot of spam, you probably can't really block it because all your emails will come to that address if you're only using that one. But this is a way to make sure that you can use these so-called trash emails. Because if by a sudden you start to get a lot of spam or something happens, you can just block this very ugly email, but for computers they don't care about if it's ugly, it's just working for them. So, right, this was the first method. You can use Google Mail or you can use Gmail as your domain. So you can get 2048 in this example, depending on how long your Gmail username is, of course. So if it's shorter, you get less emails. If it's longer, you get more emails and so on. But this is the ugly method to do it. This is the mechanical way that computers can read them as different emails, but you still get them into the same inbox, right? The next method is, let's take this one again. Right. I'm going to go here and I'm going to put in Gmail or Google Mail, doesn't matter. Remember, you have two, you have Gmail and you have Google Mail. Same inbox, so it doesn't matter. Now, as humans, we like to have a better address, of course, on these ugly with dots, but that works fine for filling out forms and so on. But here we can use something with a plus sign. So anything after our username plus, and let's say this is for YouTube one video, for example, or this is for Facebook Facebook page about cats, right? So now if someone click on that email or send an email to that, or it's a form, or if it's a script or whatever it is, it will go into that folder where you use this summary fppcats@gmail.com. Let me show you how it works. Alright, inside of Gmail, and I'm going to compose a new email, and I'm going to use this one that we just made. Summerreview.com plus fppcats@gmail.com. So nice cats you have, right? Something, or even nice there, right? And hello, something. Okay, so this is an email you get from a place where you promote something, or it's a specific page and so on. So you get organized. I mean, you can actually manage your entire online presence with emails from one Gmail account if you do this. If you have a good username, of course. You don't need to have a lot of Gmail accounts, and if you do have, you can just, of course, forward them to this big one, to this center one. All right, so let's send this one. Away it goes. Your message has been sent. Great. And now all of a sudden I have an email in my inbox. This nice cats you have. Hello. For me, it looks like this is just to my summerreview.com@gmail, right? You see it there? It looks like it went to this inbox unless I click on this one. Then I will see it went to summerreview plus fppcats@gmail.com. So now if I want to, I can click here and click on filter messages like this, right? And then I put in 2 like this. Well, this from I really don't want to have, because it can be different senders every time. But 2 summerreview fppcats@gmail. I don't want to have any other rules here. All right. Then I take create filter with this search. And here I have lots of I don't want it in the inbox, because then I will have thousands of emails here. I don't want that. All right. I can choose a category, and I can choose a label. I start a label here. I really don't have any labels. Let's say I call this one FB Cats. All right. See here, FB Cats. So now when I get an email from this plus FBP Cats, it will be landed into this folder, and it will not go into the inbox. Because if you don't take the skip inbox, you will get one copy here and one copy here, and that's not what you want. And if you want to forward this, if you want to delete it, if you want to make sure it never goes into spam folder, because it may do that because of the plus sign and so on. But if you don't want that, you can check that here, of course. So that's how you create this, and it says also apply a filter to one matching conversation, because we have one email in our inbox that will match this. So I click this one, right, and create filter. You see what happens? This email now is in FB Cats, right? If we take, let me see here, up here more, and make it unread, then it will show up here as unread. But as soon as you read it, you won't see it here, because you will only see new emails here. But you can see it up here that it has the label FB Cats. Isn't that cool? So you can basically you can put anything after the plus sign, like Twitter 1 at gmail.com, Twitter 2, and so on. You can create as many Twitter accounts as you like with one email address. You can use this method. It looks better for the human eye, of course. The other method was to use the dots. But let's say we're using 2048 emails on the other method, and this one, then I mean, there is no limit. It's because you can put in anything here, numbers, letters, and so on, words. You can create probably unlimited emails here. So remember, if you do this, you never have to worry about not having email accounts to sign up for different things online. Let's say you're promoting different affiliate products or whatever it is, and you just need different email addresses for different bookmarking sites, different whatever it is. Okay, this is the way to do it, because then you have everything organized, and then you get a lot of folders here, of course, but probably many emails you don't even have to read. You just want them in a folder, because you don't want to be disturbed in your inbox. Let me show you a last little trick here that I use that is very powerful. Okay, if I put in plus John Doe. Okay, hello John. In this example, I would use this as my from email. You can change that when you are mailing with Demon. You can do that. Let's say hello John, right? Now the reason I'm doing this is because when I'm prospecting hundreds or thousands of people during a month, there will be a lot of people, right? And now they get a personal email, a personal address from me, or that they can reply and send to me. So when they hit reply, let's send this away, okay? Oh yeah, it's not recognized because I forgot to put in at Gmail. Don't forget that. It's not a good idea, right? Like this. Okay, we send it. Okay. And now you must be thinking, I hope you're thinking it like this. All right, but if you send it to 1,000 people in a month, you will get a lot of folders. There is no way you will keep up with it. Right, that's great. Exactly that's your question, and I'm glad you asked that question, because now it says, hello John. Looks like it's coming into my original email, but it will not won't go into the inbox because I made a filter of it. And if you look at to me here, you can see it's plus John Doe. Then I know, okay, this is John Doe, right? Now, what I do with this one is I go here, I filter message like this, not like this. Okay, let's put in, this was the FB Cats. Now I have the John Doe. I could of course copy this one before I did this. Alright, you see it comes up here. When it goes to John Doe Gmail, it should filter into an inbox. Right, but this is not a good filter because this is only for him. I mean, I maybe just email him 2-3 times per week or per month or whatever it is. So I will get a lot of folders. Sure, you can do subfolders, so you can, for example, make suspects. I call them suspects before I actually prospect them. They are suspects, and we have A to Zeta and so on. But there are actually better ways to do this, right? So I take this one, cut it, take away this one, and I do like this. Okay. Now, all people that I prospect that start with the letter G, like John, Joseph, Jonathan, Josephine, Jane, whatever it is, they should go into the G folder. So then I have, let's say it was, lots of people start the name with the letter A, okay? Anne, Anders, Anton, Anthony, whatever. I want to have them all in the same folder for A, okay? Because, let me remove this one. I won't use this one. Well, let's say this was the folder for A, right? When I have them in the A folder and this folder starts to get huge, then I can start to make sub filters inside of this folder. So Gmail will filter them into old Jane or Anthony or whatever name it is into different folders. And the reason I'm doing this is so I can keep up what conversation did we have. Let's say they go for vacation for 3 months, right? You will have no clue what you were talking about. But with this system, you can easily go in here, say, okay, I was talking to Anthony about what? How to set up your Google Mail, right? I was talking to Anthony about how to buy products from my company. He's already in my affiliate product, my digital product, my network marketing product, whatever it is, right? So this way you have like an office. It's like you hire 100 people that taking care about all the communication and so on. You don't need that. You only need Gmail here, because if you think smart, you become smart, and the people that you communicate with will feel that they are the only person that you're talking to, because you know so well what you are talking about and everything. Keep it organized, because that's the number one reason people losing it online. Either they have no business or they have too much business, so they can't even keep up with the good support and everything. And remember, in Gmail you also have the search engine up here. So if you want to search something on the web and whatever it is, if you want to, I just say that Gmail is super fantastic if you learn to do this right. This is a superior way to keep organized. You can be a company with one person only. You can manage tens of thousands of prospects and suspects and so on. That's another way you have to prospect and suspect people, or find suspect and prospect them. And this was about Gmail, all right? Google Mail, Gmail, the plus sign, the dot sign, the folders, the filters, the organization. Good luck with your Gmail. Thank you for listening.